Thank you for coming to your online workout today. For everybody that is joining it live or doing it later, I thank you, and so does Mudge. So today we're going to be doing, it'll be 30 minutes. This is our Sculpt class, so hand weights are optional. If you have a yoga or Pilates mat, fabulous. Also, please take your breaks whenever you need to, especially if you've had a very long week. What day is it? Thursday? Whatever day you're doing this, but if you've had a long week, long month, long everything, hydrate. Don't feel like you have to do every single thing that we are doing, and if anything, you can just look at cute Mr. Mudge and he will hopefully provide some kind of support. So we'll get started. Open up the hips, shake out your arms, shake out your feet, shake out your shoulders, and we'll take a couple of those really nice big breaths in, big breaths out. So extend all the toes down, shake out the hands, fingertips, and then bend those knees. Big reach up all the way to the sky, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, let it go. Let's go ahead and do that 3 more times. So again, if you don't have hand weights, that's fine. If you don't have anything else, I'm trying to think, no other props or tools today, just hand weights, and hopefully you've got a Pilates or yoga mat nearby. If you don't, you can also just wear sneakers if you're on like a hardwood surface. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Just trying to be nice to yourself, taking some time to work out, to breathe. 1 more time, reach up all the way to the sky, and then slowly let those arms come down. Just roll your shoulders all the way up and then down. So just rolling the shoulders up towards the ears and then back down and around for another 5. Big inhale, big exhale, another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, take it the other way, rolling the shoulders up and then back down and around. So just breathing easy. You're not at work anymore. You're not hopefully having to think about this is something stressful. This is the good thing that you are doing for you. Last 2. And on that last 1, take that full forward fold extension. So just slowly start to drop down, letting the hips open up, just doing what you can. Maybe you need to soften the knees a little bit. And then Geneva, you're going to come right back up again. So once you're down, go back up for that lift. But Carly, Zoe, everybody else, you guys can just hold it here with me. We've got about 15 more seconds to enjoy this really lovely stretch. So Carly, if you're still working, stop. Come back into it. And then let's go ahead. Start to think about the back of your neck, releasing a little bit more. Think chin to chest, so nodding in, letting all that tension in from the neck. That does like to hold up and give us the headaches, the migraines. Let it go, let it go. And then we'll go ahead and take it vertebra by vertebra, long spine. So finding that good rounding up, being really calculated, really slow. Our backs are important. They're very easy to just like kind of gloss over and not think about. So long that stretch, long that spinal lift up, and then let it go. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to do 1 more time on that forward fold down. So just slowly letting those hips open up, letting the tension that's up in the shoulders, up the neck, let it go. Shake out the head again. And then taking it now, this time, walk your hands over to 1 foot. And Geneva, you're good for this one, my friend. So just go ahead, walk your hands over to 1 foot. Hold it there. Just taking note of how that hip is feeling. Maybe that leg's a little bit tighter. Maybe you want to soften the knee. Go for it. And then we'll walk it all the way over to that other foot. Go that right foot. Or if you already did that side, that's fine. Just do the other leg and hold it. And then we'll go into some work without the hand weights. We're not starting with the hand weights today. We're going to go into some planking first. So take a nice inhale, take a nice exhale, walk yourself back to center. Take that full spinal round up all the way to the sky with those hands. Reach, reach, reach. Big breath in, big breath out. Let it go. Shake it out, shake it out. And then meet me in a hand plank. So if you guys do want to have a little bit more of an easier class today, your modification, you're going to be on those knees. If not, walk it all the way out. Take it from that forward fold down into your full hand plank. Try to think about keeping the back flat. We don't want the arms and elbows to pull up and shoulders into our ears or neck. So pulling in, finding a slight internal rotation so you're feeling, hopefully you can feel the insides of those forearms shine in towards one another. And then once you're in it, tighten up your core. We're going to go for a mountain climber, straight under, right leg and left leg. So pull right knee straight under, left knee straight under. Modification, you're just staying on your knees and you are holding it. So it looks like this for my mod friends. Hold it here. You're still tightening the core. So just try to think about abs pulling up and in, but that nice extension. And for my friends that do want to get a little bit more cardio in today, Carly, if that is you, you're going to go ahead and go quicker with me. It's going to be a 15-second burst where we're just going a little bit faster. This is not like a run or anything, but I just want you to think a little bit more on that pull, right and left. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, a little bit quicker. So we're trying not to bounce or get super jumpy with it. Just think a little bit more speed for another 6. So keep breathing. In 5, we're all going to come down to the elbows, but breaks when you need. So if you're like, no, Katie, I can't do that today without a break in between, do it. But here's your 2 and 1. Hold it on those toes if you're able to. Drop it on down to those forearms. Tense up the core again. Make sure your back is not arching. So if you need to lift the hips a little bit higher, do that. Squeeze your butt and then just embrace the next 10 seconds because all we are doing is literally holding this elbow plank. So try to fire up your quads, squeeze your glutes, tense up the abs, drop the shoulders down a little bit out of those ears if that's where you're feeling that pull from, and just take a breath in, take a breath out. Last 2, last 1, drop the knees, take your child's pose. Stretch those arms out, and then just enjoy that good breath in. Nice job. Nice breath out. If you need water, get some water. I'm going to move this a little bit. Hi, Mudge. And then we're going to go back up again. So Geneva, for this next one, you're going to go into a side knee tap right, side knee tap left. Everybody else with me, we're going to come back up onto the hands. We're going to go for that full foot tap. So for my newer students, I'm modifying, tapping the knee side to side. That's going to be great. For my more advanced, let's go ahead. When you're ready, take that side tap right, side tap left. And you're still trying to stabilize in through the center and the arms and upper body. So despite the fact your legs are moving, and we're thinking about that left oblique and right oblique, hopefully you are moving the leg out. You're trying to keep everything else as still as you possibly can. So if you feel like you're shifting around a ton, you might want to bring the hands a little bit wider so you can support your upper body more, or come down onto your knees. You're still going to work to strengthen the core. You're still going to get that benefit through the lower body, through those abs, even on those knees. So we've got about 15, 20 seconds left right here. If you want to go a little bit quicker, still with control, let's speed it up. You got it. Just think about that movement, side tap, and that good breath. So our last, right here, 10 seconds, and then we're gonna pop our hips up, taking that downward facing dog stretch that I was hoping Mudge would join us for, but I do not feel like he is going to. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, maybe you will. 3, down dog, in 2 and 1. Lift the butt up, lift the hips up. Maybe you need to walk the feet closer to those hands, especially because I can't see you guys. So if you need to bring yourself a little bit more close with the hands and the feet, do it. So your down dog is not like, you're not doing a full stretch into the shoulders here. Try to bring it a little bit more in. And then slowly pedal the knees. So just thinking right knee bending in and then left knee bending in. This is going to take us into our first lunge series. So if you guys want to grab the hand weights for these lunges, go ahead. I'm just using 3-pound weights. As always, if it throws you off, don't worry about the weights. You can do hands on hips. You can get a chair for a little bit of balance, but we're going to bring it with that nice forward fold next. If you need that water, get it. My friends that are really tight in the hips, you can go ahead and take that stretch with me, or I'm going to push the hips out. Push the belly out. Feel the stretch through the core. Feel the low back. Should feel nice. You can even shake your head out, and then we'll begin. Let's just do left foot in front. I feel like I always do right foot forward. So left foot in front, right foot is back. Again, hand weights if you want. I'm doing 3-pound weights. I mean, if you've got 5 pounds, that's fine. I wouldn't do anything over 10. So once you're plugged down and flex, so that knee on the left side should be right over direct over that heel. The back right leg is extending releve on that heel. Tense up your core. We're going to go 30 seconds. I'm starting the timer right here for a tricep kickback. So you're going to keep the elbows squeezed into your sides and think of your hinge forward. So you're not straight up and straight down with your spine. You're leaning forward, find that angle. So you're opening up from that right hip flexor, lengthening out your spine. Your low back is not completely, like, we're not arching on this one. This is a hinge forward, and then just kick those arms back. We've got 6 more seconds. Then we're going to keep the arms back, and we're going to pump the arms behind us for a long jump. So there's your 2. I'll show you if it makes sense. 1, extend the arms back, pull your abs in, lean a little bit more forward over that left quad, and then pump the arms up. And this is one that you can mess with where your hands are facing. I'm keeping my knuckles in, or I guess my palms in, knuckles out, and the tops of the weights are extending back. So lean more into it if you can. Look up and out. So once you know what you're doing, Find your focus up and out. Tighten the belly button back and get ready, because in 5, we're gonna drop pulse that back right knee. Hands are gonna come either on the hips or at prayer. That's in 2. There is your 1. So I'm gonna take the hands up here in prayer position. Back heel should still stay nice and high. The core is still nice and tight. And then if you've got the availability, maybe you wanna add something with those arms. Once you drop down, you could do a little pulse up, then bring it back up. If you're like, no, I'm good on that pulse up, just keep pulsing that back right knee. Or again, a little easier, hands on hips, that's fine. Pick for you, because we still have about 30 seconds. So I'm gonna do the fun pulse. It's kind of hard though. It's like when you're trying to do way too many things at once, where it's like rubbing your tummy, patting your head. So if you need to just concentrate on the arms, that's fine. You can just hold and isolate the leg. Just try not to fall. Left foot is plugged down. 12 more seconds. You got it, guys. Make sure your back heel is high, and just, again, try to keep the left knee over that left heel. So instead of tipping forward, we want to strain the knee. Don't get hurt. Just breathe and pulse it. We have 4 more seconds. Then these are over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Shake it out. Yay. Get a quick sip of water, and then we're going to do our next minute here. The knee should be in the same line with that left hip. Our right leg is going to come tap to the inside. It's like a curtsy lunge, but not. I'll show you before I start the clock, because it's a full 60. So with the arms, we can do hands at prayer, hands on hips, just holding the weights. But that left knee and leg are not going to move at all. So that right leg extends out. We're going to pull it in so it taps the inside of that ankle. We're going to kick it out to the side. Actually, let's just keep it consistent. So for this 60 seconds, it's in, kick it out. So it looks like this. Do whatever you want with your arms. And then I'll show you the last thing. That's kind of like a curtsy lunge, but not. So I'm starting the clock in 3, 2, 1. Yay. So kick it, pull it, lengthen it, pull it. The natural arm thing, for me at least, is that tricep kickback. Again, if you want to do a bicep curl, you can. Just think of, for these full 60 seconds, this left leg's not moving. The right leg is the one that you're in charge of lengthening away. Pull it in. Try to keep the heel up on that right leg that's extending out. And then maybe, if you can, drop the left butt cheek back more. So you're a little bit deeper on that single leg for that very exciting squat. Almost there. Let's go a little faster if you can. If not, today's the day you're just glad you're doing something other than stressing out, or you're trying to make time before taking a nap. I get it. Just stay at the same pace. Give yourself some credit right now. Hang in there. You're doing awesome. We've got 7. Like, Mudge is not helping. He's just sleeping. 6. Yeah. 5. In 4. Then we're going to take the weird curtsy thing. 3. I'll show you. 2. 1. All right. So now, you guys, that right leg goes out. We're going to extend it back. So you see that toe is still at push down, heels up. Take the drop, bring it up, and then extend, kick the leg back out. So one more time. Right leg is going to extend, bring it back, heels up, and my example is not great because my knees are messed up, and then kick it back. So going from that pull, drop down, lift up, not all the way, and then extend it. So going essentially with that drop here from the back leg, it should get more inner thigh work, should get a little bit crazier for that hamstring, and then just keep doing what you can. If it makes no sense, just keep doing what we were just doing. You can also modify by just doing a baby drop, so you do not have to do the full drop on back down. But it's only 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and not do this one until the other side. Last 5, last 4. We do have a double-sided squat in 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So from here, go ahead. I'll face this way so I can see the timer. Toes and feet are past hip distance. Arms are going to extend out into a serve a platter. So when you sit back and on your squat, stick your booty back, lengthen the arms up, and then as we come up, we're going to push them forward, take that stretch. So stretch out the belly, feel a little back. Elbows are going to pull back, exaggerate it, and then all the way back down. Hi, buddy. And then just keep doing it. So feeling the stretch is important for the core, for the backs of those legs and lower back, and then breathe. And make sure you are still breathing. Obviously, you want to stay alive, but you also want to try and find that breath helping, given that oxygen flow throughout your body. But again, your health and sanity, the most important things. Listen to your body. So if you need a break, take it. If you've not had any water today, please get some water. Please hydrate. It's been hot out again. Last 5 on these things. You're almost there. The rocking horse squat is coming up to finish this thing in 3, 2, 1. Hold your best squat. Belly button is in, butt is back, toes down, heels lift up, and then bring it back where toes pop up, heel goes down. Then repeat it. So when we do this one, I don't know if you can see my feet, toes, I think balls of the feet drop, and then bring it back. So when you go back, it's going to be a little bit more about that balance challenge, that effort, and then just keep doing it. You got it. I'm with you. We've got 20 seconds. Yeah, Mudge is with us. He's like, I'm over this. You're almost done. We're going to do the other leg after this. And then just a little bit more for the core, a little stretchy stuff, and then you get to have a nice night workout behind you. Hooray, 8 seconds. Stay with it, you guys. 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5 and 4. In 3, we got a nice stretch. 2, last one. Yay, drop the hand weights. Don't even worry about doing any other pulse or anything. Shake out the legs, shake out the feet, shake out the arms. Take that big, just how we started class, reach up overhead, lengthen up to the sky, open up the hands, fingertips. Exhale, drop it down, and now pick a side, either side, take that side bend over. Just 5 counts a piece for 5, 4, 3, good work, 2, and 1, and then other side. So extend it over, and then just feel that side reach for 5, 4, and then we get to do all of that again, 3, 2, and 1. Get some water if you need it. So for this initial series, the right leg is going to be the front. The left leg is going to be back. And then just get yourself acclimated or acquainted with front foot, plug down foot, toes, heel, everything down, back heel's nice and high, with or without those hand weights. I'm not going to do it for this set. But in 3, you're hinging forward. In 2, right foot is in front this time. Here is your 1. Hold that lunge. Hooray. And then all we have to do is that extension with those arms. Or actually, let's do something different this time with this lead leg. Take the arms, drop down, pull the elbows back. So for this round, you're just holding for the first 30 with that right leg, but we're going to do that bend and pull. So I'm getting bored. That same thing twice. We'll still do the long jump. So for this next thing coming up, we're still going to have to pulse it, but you still have 6 seconds. Think that drop in, abs are helping pull in, elbows come back. 5 and 4, 3 and 2. All right, you guys, here is your 1. Lean a little more forward, you guys. Take the arms back. This time, flip, so however your palms were last time, make it a little different. Like last time, my knuckles were facing to the sides. This time I have my knuckles down, palms up. Think about pushing down through the more you can, pushing down through that front right toe, get the inner thigh, the pinky, get the glute, and then just pump and breathe. Still looking up and out. So once you've got your base down, we're like, okay, you're stable, you're strong. Lean more into it, look up and out, because in 3, hands come to prayer, or they can come to your hips, whatever you guys want. 2, 1, hands, I'm bringing mine to prayer. Take the back knee, drop it down. If this time, maybe you're like, yeah, I feel better this round, as long as your hips are not hurting, or no, let's not do that. I changed my mind again. Just do what we did last time. If you want that lift up, drop 1, you can lift up, drop, or just concentrating on that drop pulse, that's fine. The main goal is to burn the legs out. So this right leg hopefully should start feeling pretty good. Your back heel is still raised up at a releve, and you are doing an amazing job right now for yourself. I know lunges are probably nobody's most favorite thing, but it is a really great way to strengthen lower body, and that also helps to pull in. Your core is still connected for this, so just do the best that you can. We still have 8 seconds. Then you don't have to do this one anymore today. 6, 5, unless you go back there and do the recording again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake it out. Shake it out. So now your right leg is going to be that plug down leg. Your left leg is going to be the one where we're going to go for that pull in, and then extend it back, and then pull it in, and then extend it back out. I have to restart the clock though. So in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. That right leg is the one that is now no longer moving, and then you're kicking the left leg out and back. Pull it in, extend it out, pull it in. And just do what you can as far as that movement that works the best for you. Sometimes if we stretch the leg out too far and away, you'll notice stuff starts to get weird in your hips, low back. So maybe your range is just here, or maybe the knee. Maybe your knee's also messed up. Think core is tight, leg lengthens, leg pulls, extend it back. Now for my friends that want to go, Carly, I know you do, a little bit faster. Speed it up. You're like yelling at the computer, like, no, you don't have to. I'm okay. Just happy you're doing it. Breathe. Zoe, you want to do it faster? Keep going. Geneva, you're not going faster. Stay at the same pace. So abs are in, core is tight. Just keep going. We still have, there's still 6 seconds. And then if you guys remember that weird one, I'm just like sniffing over there by the mic. It's that curtsy-ish thing in 3, 2, 1. So now that back knee is going to go behind us. It's a drop down. Lengthen it back out. And this one, I know my last one was kind of messed up because this knee's still being weird. If you can make it more fluid, you guys see how I'm dropping down, pulling the abs in, then lift, kick it out. Try and do that. If you're like, that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. But lengthen, and then kick. Buddy, it's okay. All right, he might turn off the mic, you guys. So the rest of this class is muted, that's all right. Find your balance or limit the range of motion. What is that, bud? So go ahead, you need to drop it a little bit less, that's fine. But lengthen and kick. And then after this, I don't know if anybody's gonna be excited about this, we do have some jump squats. Haha. You don't have to, I'll give you the mod. So Geneva, make sure you do the modification. I don't want you doing the full jump. 8 seconds, keep breathing. 7, 6, almost there. We do have the pulse, 5, 4. I didn't forget, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, just drop pulse for your last couple of seconds. The next thing I want you guys to try your best to go into, open the hips, ditch the hand weights, hands go down, reach it up. That's in 2, 1. So if you can, take it wide, drop it down, do that lift, take that jump up, or modification here, reach. But you are still trying to tense up the core to do it. So regardless if you are doing that hop or just that reach, tense up center, drop down, reach, lift. Find the pace that also fits best for you. Right now we've got a full minute. There's a little bit less by the time I'm done with this sentence. So make it work for you. For my friends that are also doing this one with this hop, try not to land flat-footed. I know it's hard to see, but I'm going toe ball heel as best that I can. It's not perfect. Don't even shoot for perfect. I don't know why people try. There is no perfect. Just do the best that you can for you and give yourself some credit because all this stuff is hard. And you're doing awesome and you have less than 30 seconds. So breathe and drop. Mudge is like, shut up. You're almost done. If anything, you're almost done. And then just keep going for it. Want more? Go a little faster. Speed it up. If you want less, more stretchy, go slower, more controlled. You're still lengthening up. You're still working everything here. But we have less than 10 right here. I'm going to finish out with that jump because why not? In 8, 7, 6, and 5. You're almost there. 4 and 3, 2, last 1. Hooray. Take it down into your squat. Hold it. Pretend like it feels great. Once you are there into your squat, see if you can lift up left heel, right heel. Then take it into a drop. So if you need hands here, it's fine. Hands on hips, that's fine. Hands harder will be that reach out. Pull in your core. I'm going to do hands, hips. And then 8 seconds. We're done with this one. So think strong in the core. Your butt is back. We're going to walk it on down into a downward facing dog in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Try to go right into your down dog. Once you guys are there, shake your head out. Do a little shake out, shake out. And then slowly walk it down into that plank. Once you're into your plank, Geneva, you're back to the knees. You are just gonna do a knee tap to the right 10 times. For my friends with me on the toes, 10 times. I'm with you on that right knee, pull to the side. There's 9, 8. So just try and stabilize. 7, or if I'm throwing you off, count for yourself. 6. But in 5, this right knee is gonna pull under. 4, 3, tapping the mat. 2, and 1. Geneva, you can do this one with this. Bring it up. 10 times, tap the knee to the mat. There's your 9. Breathe. 8. In 7. Almost there, you got 6. In 5. I'm kind of like giving up on the count. I'm just counting us. There's your 4, 3. Screwing up the count, doesn't matter. 2 and 1. Nice job, you guys. Drop it on down. Take that hinge back and feel that stretch. Just take a good release out. Try to drop the head down. Try to feel the lower back stretch out, because before we do the other left leg, we're going to do one more thing with this right leg specific for the oblique. So just working it a little differently today. I hope you guys have air conditioning where you're at, or at least a fan. So the left knee is going to be our stabilized leg. Right leg is going to extend out so you're even with the hips. And let's just go right into it, you guys. This is like a side mermaid crunch. So as you're lowering and lifting, that right leg is reaching out and away. That right hand, you guys see how mine's stretched out. You don't have to do that. If you want to do hand on the hip, both hands on the hips, like a little teapot style, go for it. It just helps me to feel that reach, a little more Pilates style. And then if your brain also wanders to a million places, that's why I do the touch technique. This left hand, you should feel your side body crunch, that external oblique. So it's that reach, and then just keep doing it as best you can. You're almost done. We're going to go right into the other side on this one. So the knees are going to come on in. There is one little tiny pulse. You can also do hand behind the head. You want to get real fancy with it, open up and crunch. But we're getting ready to hold it in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, and then just little lift. 10 seconds here. That's all you got to do. 9. Breathe. So try to look towards that hand once it makes sense. 7, 6. You're almost there. You got it. 5. I'm right here with you. 4. So was Mudge. 3. You can't see him. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. Shake out the arms. Shake out the hands. Take a moment here. I know it sounds weird to just literally shake out the wrist. Shake out the hands. You can do that pull in fist. Shake it. Shake it. And then we're going to knock out the other side. So all we have to do, keeping the right knee down. Left leg is going to lengthen out. Oh, good stretch, buddy. And then also, I glossed over this last time. Your alignment, double check, especially, again, because I can't see you guys. Make sure this knee is in a similar alignment from where the toe is, your foot is. If that hurts your knee, you can even do the heel. But what I don't want is like the foot to be back. We're not so far in front that you're straining. It should be like you're doing if you drop down for a side plank, essentially. All right, kids, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So now balancing right knee, you're crunching on that left oblique. And again, you could take the hand up, that's extending. Forgot to give us last time. If you want the hand weight, you can do it. So if you go back there and do this one again, hand weight's gonna be harder. You can even hold it one hand weight here, right hand, one hand weight, left hand. Your call, your adventure. Choose what you want today. But we still have like 40 seconds. It's not so bad. You got this, there's no laying down crunch stuff today. Even though I know the laying down crunch stuff is nice. There's no more, wait, what was it? Oh, there's like one more plank. That's it. Yay. And then you get to have a wonderful night. Keep breathing. So it's going to be that left side specific and then stretching. And then in 5 seconds, we'll take it into that pulse. So you're still balancing right leg, but it's that left side's time to shine for that lift up in 3, 2, and 1. So lift that left arm up and then reach up. Like somebody's standing, I don't know, from the corner of your room, they're pulling the arm up. Crunch and tighten. You're almost there. You're almost there. You've got less than 8. Reach. 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's your 1. Good job. Bring the hands on down, and then we're just going to try to go right into it so palms come down. You need to start this first one on the knees. It'll be that left knee that opens up. Everybody else, let's take it on up. 3, 2. Here is your 1. You guys pull the left knee outside and try your best to not 10 times, there's your 9, topple over onto that right side. So if you need more support, there's your 7. You can open the hands up wider. There's your 6. Keep on breathing. 5. Last 4. You're almost there, you guys. 3. Last 2. And then there's your 1. Now bring it center. G, join us on this one. Drop the knee straight down. Just about 10 counts. Does not have to be an exact 10. Just try to go for it for another several seconds, and then we get to take it onto the elbows. We're going to hold it for your last center abdominal plank of your workout today. You've done awesome. Hang in there. Last 3, 2, 1. Either from those tiptoes or from those knees, hold your plank. Take a second to drop the palms down, tighten the abs up and in. Now lift the hips up an inch and down an inch. This is it. You guys stay with me. Last 5. Lift and pull the core tight. Last 4. You got it. Last 3. Last 2. Bring it back to those palms. Last 1. Bring it back to those palms. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down dog it. Hips go up. Head goes down. You did it. Shake out the head. Pedal out those knees. And then when we're ready, go ahead. Walk those hands towards those feet. If it feels good for you today to clasp on to the elbows with your hands, that little side to side. Or if it feels better for you just to let everything kind of go like a little rag doll. Shake it out, head goes down, arms shake out. But you did awesome. Take a nice inhale, take a nice exhale, and then let's go ahead. We'll stretch out. Let's just do a quick little stretch out. Plug that right foot down in front, take your left leg back. So almost as if we're gonna go into a lunge, then we don't have to. Drop the left knee down and then start to push your right knee in front. So this is one where from the front, you're pressing into it. You should feel that back left hip flexor stretch. And if that doesn't feel good for you, come out of it. Like, don't do it. It doesn't feel good. I mean, sometimes stretches don't feel good anyways, but just try to put light pressure to feel that release. And then we'll go ahead and do the other leg. So just, you can take it back, you can come back into it. Just don't push it too hard. If you're like, yeah, and then other leg, bring it in front, drop it. Oof. Like if that side's worse, just do what you can. But great job, you guys. Mudge is chilling. He says, great job too. You got a little stretch. Maybe it feels good to go on one side, or again, that pressure forward, whatever you want. And then we'll go ahead, take it back, and then finish out with an inhale and into exhale. So when you're ready, let's go ahead, come back up onto those feet. Face wherever y'all want. And then take it vertebra by vertebra. Long spinal round up. Reach the sky, reach the arms up. And then exhale. Let it go. That's it. You did it. Good job. Good job. Thanks for coming. Mudge says thank you here. I promise he's here. I'll show you. He's like, I'm chilling. Yeah. Mudge says thank you.